What do you actually lose the day that you stop working? Nobody warned you about that, do they? And I found out the hard way. 6 things vanished on me, almost overnight really, I guess. Some of them I saw coming. Some kind of knocked me a bit sideways. And here's what they are. And here's what I did about them. Let's get into it. I think the first one has to be purpose. The job gave you a reason to get up every morning, didn't it? And then one day there isn't. That gap doesn't fill itself. You have to fill it. Nobody's going to hand you a new purpose in the post, are they? You have to build one. For me, mine's this channel. I'm trying to help people over 65 hold their standards up instead of letting them slip. Yours might be something else entirely, and that, of course, is absolutely fine. But here's the thing. You have to go and find it. Sitting about, waiting for it, well, that just doesn't work. Say a mate of yours retires and just sits in a chair. No plan, no project, nothing lined up. Give it 3 months. I'm sure as eggs, they'll be miserable. Not because they're lazy, because he's got nowhere to point himself. And that's what happens when you don't replace purpose. So pick something before you finish work, not after. It doesn't have to be big, but it just has to be yours. And then show up for it every single day. Same as you showed up for the job, really. Second one, well, second one's routine. There's no alarm, no rat race, no structure to the day. Sounds brilliant for a fortnight. And then the days start running into each other. Monday feels like Thursday. Thursday feels like nothing at all. And that's when you know that the routine has gone missing. So, what do? You build a new one on purpose. Same time up, same time out the door with the dogs. A walk, a task. Something that gives the day shape. And if you don't build it, the day builds itself. And I promise you it won't be a good one. I picked a time to be up and a time to be out walking. Every single day, whatever the weather. And that one habit holds the rest of the day together. And without it, I'd probably drift. With it, I know where I stand by 9 in the morning. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. Number 3. I guess number 3 is the journey. Work always had a destination, didn't it? There was always a project to finish or a promotion to chase, a target to hit. And then that's done. No more targets waiting for you. So then you have to set your own targets. That could be Could be health. Could be learning something new. Getting stronger, not softer as you get older. Nobody's setting those targets for you anymore. That's not a loss. That's just a job that you've taken on yourself. Picture a bloke who's spent, I don't know, 30 odd years just chasing sales figures. Retirement hits and there's no scoreboard anymore, is there? So what do? You can either drift or you can build a new scoreboard. Miles walked, weight lifted, doesn't really matter what it is, just needs a new number that you're chasing, a new purpose. That's the journey now. You're still the one setting the pace. Then chase it the same way that you used to chase a job. Number four is identity. Before you retired, somebody would ask you what you do, and you would be able to tell them. For the first time in years, you haven't got a tidy answer. And that kind of catches you off guard, I think. Just the other day, I was filling in a form online, and it asked me my occupation. And there was an option there for retired. And it was the first time I've clicked that button. And honestly, just felt a little bit weird. I don't know why. But here's the thing. That's not a crisis. For me, that's a chance. It's a chance to stop being defined by a job title and start being defined by how you actually live. By what you do with your days now, I guess. By whether you're still holding your standards or up or whether you're letting them slip. And that's worth more than any job title ever was. Nobody's going to remember your job title at your funeral. They remember how you treated them. They remember whether or not you turned up. So I would say build that instead, because it lasts a hell of a lot longer. And next time somebody asks you what you do, try a different answer. Tell them what you're building now. Tell them how you spend your days. That answer will say more about you than any title ever did. The fifth one is career. No more ladder, as I said. No more climbing. No more chasing the next rung up, I should say. In theory, that should feel like a relief, shouldn't it? And most days, it does. But after 30 odd years of pushing for more, it does take some adjustment. You've spent years being told to aim higher. Now there's no aim higher at all. There is nowhere to aim for. And so the thing to do is redirect the energy. Put it into your health. Put it into your family. Put it into whatever you're building now. The drive to succeed doesn't have to disappear. It just needs a new place to go. It took the same drive that I used to put into work and pointed at this channel, and it staying reasonably fit and able. Same amount of effort, different target. And that's all career drive needs after you finish work, I think. A new target, not a rest. So my advice would be, find it a home. Health is a good one. Family is equally as good. Pick one and put your back into it. The sixth one is status. This is the one that stings the most, I think. I think the people that used to ring you stop ringing. You're not signing anything anymore. You're not approving anything anymore. So to some people, you're not useful anymore. And that's harsh, but it's true. And the fix isn't bitterness. The fix, well, that's building real friendships before you retire, not after. Because trying to build them after is much harder. The ones who stick around are the ones who wanted you. Not your title, not your signature, you. If you've got people like that in your corner, well, you've got more than most. Think about the blokes who still call you just for a chat, not because they need something signed off. Those are your real mates. So my advice would be to hold on to them. They're worth more than any contact list from the office. If you're still working, start building that now. Ring somebody just to talk. Not because you need something from them. That's a friendship that survives retirement. And the other kind, quite frankly, doesn't. So there we go. The 6 things that I think vanish the day that you retire. Here's the thing though, every one of them can be replaced, but only if you go and replace it yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Just don't sit there waiting. And if you want more on holding your standards up as you get older, go and watch the videos that I put in the past about slowing down being the worst decision that you can make. And the one about walking the same path every day. And as ever, whatever you do next, don't slow down.